I just carefully take my potatoes, cut them lengthwise, slice them, and then stack them on top of each other and thinly slice them into the French fries. They're super simple to make, and when you make them at home and you get them down, you're going to make the people that you cook for very happy, because it's hard to find a person that doesn't love a French fry. Now, I keep them in cold water here. The deal with this is, when you put potatoes that you cut in cold water, aside from the fact that it prevents them from browning, the starches from the potato start to come out and fall to the bottom of the water. If you get some of the starch out of the potatoes, it makes them a little drier, which makes them a little crispier when they're cooked, not so gummy. So sometimes if you're doing a lot of them, you can just keep changing your water bath. And my oil over here on the stove, it's been coming up at temperature. You really want it at about 375 degrees. And that's definitely something with frying. You don't want medium hot oil. You want oil that's hot enough. It's super important. And you can see right here that what I'm doing is taking these and just putting them on paper towels so that I get the moisture off them, because you don't want to put your wet fries into hot oil. All right, careful with oil, very careful. If you're concerned about it, then use your spider or some kind of a spatula like this to get them in. All right, I'm doing these in batches because you really don't want to crowd your potatoes in the pan. So it'll cook for about 3 minutes. It's going to give you that nice seal, a light golden that you need for your first fry. And then I'm going to put them on the paper towel to drain, and then prepare them to put them in the oven when I need them, just before we eat. Now here are my beautiful fries that have been already fried once in really hot oil. And as I told you, the secret to great French fries is double frying them. But I like to not double fry. It's not super convenient at home to double fry. So I did the frying earlier when I had some time, and I'm just spreading this out here, and it goes into the oven. The oven's been preheated to 400 degrees, and in about 10 or 12 minutes, we will have perfectly crispy fries. Everything's coming together here. It's time to eat, and I'm very excited, as usual when it's that time. I have my spinach. You can see I'm just lifting it here into it's called a spider, and I'm trying to get the liquid out. I don't want too much moisture left in here, because I've made my cream sauce, and I am making cream spinach. That's perfect. So I don't need too much chopping here. I just go through it one way and then through another. It's okay if it's a little bit of liquid left in here, because actually I've made a pretty thick cream sauce. Let's give it another turn. Take the whisk out, and then just get the spinach in. Oh, it's so good. This is one of my favorite side dishes. And if you like cheese, you can even put grated Parmesan in here too if you want. And then just stir this in, and that's it. And like I said, if you are into cooking greens, which I am, we cook greens all the time in our house, you're always looking for different ways to cook them. So this is it. You just mix it up, and you have a beautiful creamed spinach. And don't forget to turn the stove off underneath the pan. You just want that to be warm. And now I have my steak, the hanger steak that I marinated and cooked until it was probably medium rare is what I'm hoping for, and then I let it sit. And I always let it sit because you have to let the juices redistribute. So then I just have a nice sharp knife, and you have to cut this against the grain, which means, oh yes, oh, that is beautiful. That has cooked to perfection, and you can see how tender it is. And this looks just enough for me to make a plate. Oh, my mouth is watering. It looks so good. Okay, I am going to pull everything together here and get eating. I have some French fries that I fried first in oil a while ago, and then just crisped them up at the end in the oven for the second fry. That's the secret to great fries. Thanks for watching. Hungry for more? Click here for more great recipes, and to subscribe, click here. Check back every week for more craveable recipes, leave a comment, and tell me what you think. And don't forget, head over to our other channels for Everyday Food with Sarah Carey, Martha Stewart Weddings, and the Martha Stewart channel.